What's going on, everybody? Good morning. 10 o'clock. Still morning. I've been up for a little while. And I'm on my way somewhere that we all know where that's at. Today's YouTube payday. That's as good an excuse I got. That's it. That's all I got. Pam may not think that's a good enough excuse, but it is for me. And we're actually in Pigeon Forge already at 10 o'clock. My wife had to go to work today. Pam had to go to work. She got up at like 6:30, woke me up. And I just went and got up, took a shower. I'm in Pigeon Forge. And I'm in sight of the place I'm going. Don't know if I'm going to buy anything. I can't lie to you guys. I don't know. They may not have anything I want. That's how it is. I don't even come up here for something particular. Do y'all do that? No, I'm serious here. Do you do that? Do you go to the Pew Pew store, which is right here, literally, Bud's is right here, which is one of the largest Pew Pew stores there is. And Smoky Mountain Knife Works is right there, which has a pretty large one in itself. There's a lot of people here. But do you just get up and go and be like, maybe they'll have something when I get there? We got problems. That's all right, though, because I love you guys, and our problems are awesome. So I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to see if there's anything I want. So I'll be back in a minute with the good news maybe for us and bad news for me when I get home. So I'll see you guys in a minute. We got to get this big truck parked. Ooh, I got her in there. Oh, yeah. Let's go in here and see what we got. Okay, I just left. And I couldn't work anything out. And I got to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you what just happened. So I went in there, and I actually have an HK USP 9mm compact with 4 magazines, which those magazines are like $50-some each, and a set of Trigicon HD night sights, which those night sights are over $100. These guns on the shelf are like $900 and some, right around $900, something like that. It's in the $900 and some range. And that's what I paid for it there last year. And then I bought the magazines and everything later. I took it back in. I probably put 50 rounds through this pistol. And that's one reason I was thinking about trading it, because I don't shoot it that often. And so I took it in there, and I was going to trade it in on a used HK 45 Tactical. It was $800 used with 2 magazines. They had a used 40 cal HK USP compact, which is the same thing as what I was trading in, except in 40 caliber. And it was used with a couple magazines, $800. So both those guns were $800. When I handed mine to them, they took it back there to see what they would offer me for it. They come back and he said, I'll give you $550 for it. $550. They have a 40 cal sitting right there as we're talking for $800. And I was like, no. I mean, you're making $250 off my gun, and you've got a markup on the one that I'm trading in on. So I actually offered him $200 between them, and he still said no. Now, I understand that everybody's got to make money. I get that. I get it. Everybody's got to make money. But you ain't got to make it all off one person. $250 plus the magazines? That's aggravating is what that is. And I understand we're in a time where guns are going to sell. But if memory serves me correctly, now don't get me wrong, I was up here like a week or two ago. I'm thinking that USP 40 compact was up here a couple weeks ago, because that's what gave me the idea to bring mine. I knew I wasn't going to get 800 when I traded in, but I thought I could get 600, 650-ish considering I had a couple more magazines and night sights. I don't know. The guy was actually a little bit rude even, and I don't know why he was even acting that way. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. And I bought this gun from there. I bought several guns from there, actually. And I actually bought this from there. And I said, this gun was about $1,000 almost new. He goes, they don't cost anywhere near that now. There was a used one for $800, and they don't cost anywhere near that? Lie to somebody's face. I said, I called him out. I said, there's a used one right there for $800. So I know you've got that marked down. So they gotta cost over $900. He was like, well, yeah. I said, well, then let's add some tax on that. And what's that come out to be? Crazy. And I didn't do it. I'm not giving it away. Even though I don't shoot it much, I'm not giving it away. I mean, that was crazy. $550 for a $900 and some gun with $200 worth of extras. So basically, you know, $1,100 gun plus tax and background check for $550. That's less than half price. I don't understand why places want to rip people off, and that's what I consider that. If you've got $1,100 or $1,200 in something, and somebody offers you $550, they're trying to rip you off. I understand that prices come down, and I wasn't even asking an astronomical price. I was asking them to give me $600. They were still going to make $200 on it, or more, because they'd have probably priced it more than that since it had 2 magazines extra and night sights. So I was going to allow them to make quite a bit of money. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's crazy. I don't like it when people try to take advantage of people. That's my rant right now. I don't like when people. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'm not done with this vlog. I'm still driving up the road. Going to go try on some pants, but I'm irritated. I think you all can tell that I'm irritated. I think I was asking a decent amount. I was going to allow them to make $200 or more. That's a lot of money on one gun to make used. I don't know. I'm sure there's people that's done it because there was a lot of HKs in there that were used. Think before y'all do stuff. Seriously, think it out. Don't let your emotions get the best of you because you want something. It's not worth getting ripped off. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. Go try on my pants, and I'll be back. And hopefully I'm calmed down by then because I'm a little bit irritated. Don't let people rip you off. No matter who it is, don't let them rip you off. This might be a mistake. I'm pulling into Tanger Outlets, and I don't know if you've all been to Pigeon Forge, but there's not an off season here. No off season. Summertime it's packed. Fall it's especially packed. Everybody wants to see the leaves in the Smoky Mountains. Winter is packed. Christmas time, where people's coming shopping, is stupid packed. And I didn't think about this being Christmas time. And it is so crowded. My gosh, this is horrible. If I knew what size I needed, I'd probably just order them. And the car in front of me is trying to get in the other lane, which I don't know if it's going to happen. All right, somebody let her in, thank goodness. I don't even know exactly where I want to go. I'm cutting across here. I know y'all can't see this, but it is crazy packed. It's going to be like in the mid 60s or more today. I was thinking this is where I wanted to go, but now I'm thinking it's not. And if what I want is not in here, which it doesn't look like it, we're leaving. Because I am not going to fight the crowd in the main section. This was just the first section as you come in on the left. And I thought the Wrangler store was in here. And Wrangler makes like some soft cargo pants. And I was hoping they fit kind of like shorts, because I hate blue jeans because they're too tight and they're restrictive. And I was going to get something kind of like fit like shorts. But the first place I went didn't have it. And I'm not willing to fight this crowd for it. So we're heading home. I'm not doing this today. I know y'all can't see that, but it is a madhouse. Just I can't explain how crowded it gets up here, because there are so many people come visit Pigeon Forge yearly, and I can't see around these cars, see if anything's coming. All right, I can go. There's so many people visit this place, and Tennessee's open. I mean, most of the people where I've been in stores didn't have on a mask. Now, I don't like masks. I don't really believe they do anything, but out of respect for my fellow human, I do wear them most of the time. But most of the people up here didn't have them. So Tennessee's pretty well open. God, there's a lot of people up here. I guess everybody's coming here because a lot of states are putting like some strict restrictions and stuff on Thanksgiving and just being out in general. Tennessee is one of those states that's pretty well open. So you can come here and do pretty much whatever you want to. Last I seen, we didn't even have restrictions on restaurants or social distance or anything like that. So, yeah, I know the comment section. Well, your state's got a big spike. It's like a 99-point-some-odd% survival rate. At the statistics, the way they look, I would almost rather have COVID than the flu, because the survival rate's basically better. So we opened back up and we're letting people live their lives. And I think that's what a lot of people are seeing, and they are coming down here to live their lives. Hey, right there's a place. Can I get in here? Oh, God. Lock her down. We made it. I seen a place that said Wrangler, and I'm gonna go down here because I really want to try on a pair of these pants. My buddy at work says they're awesome and they're really comfortable, and I want to try them on. So I'm gonna go find these. I'm not going back to the other place, but this place doesn't have a lot of cars. This is kind of like an older, so I don't even know what the name of this is. The other one's Tanker. I don't know what the name of this one is, but it's like an older section. So, because as long as I can remember, we've came here. So there's like nobody here. So I'm going to go in here and see if they have what I'm looking for. And if they do, I'll let you know what I think about them. And if they're comfortable, I'll be right back. And I know that was sketchy. It's sketchy. And I know that I would have probably complained about somebody else doing that. But I did look back in the rear view to see if anybody's behind me, and they wasn't. So I knew nobody would cuss me. There was a guy beside, but the guy beside me shouldn't have cussed me because there was 2 lanes. I don't care. We made it. I'll be back. Oh, for the love of God. All right, so I found some, and I think I got the right size. I don't try on clothes when I go somewhere, but I'm an hour from home or more. I did not want to have to come back up here and exchange these if I got the wrong size. I tried on like 8 or 9 pair of pants. I'm sweating. I mean, my hair's wet. I'm from trying on pants. It was either hot in there or I need to get in shape. Probably a little bit of both. But let me show you what I got. And I'm still not sure, 100,000% sure that this is right. All right, so it's these Wranglers and their cargos. And this isn't a stretchy material. This is more like it's not canvas, it's more like a cloth, like a khaki feeling. And I had to get a 38-34. Now, at American Eagle, I wear like a 34-34. But since I carry inside the waistband and I fit, you know, this inside my waistband, which is over an inch thick, I go up to a 36-34, which is the jeans I have on now are 36-34, and I can carry inside the waistband comfortably. I couldn't have done that with a 36-34. And Wranglers, I had to go up to a 38-34. Now, I know you're going to say, oh, you gained one. No, the jeans I have on are 36-34s. So Wranglers are made different. The other thing that I'm having a question about is the 34 was pretty long. The 32s, the 38-32s, were about the same as these. But since this is a cloth material, cloth is known to shrink, which worried me about getting the ones that fit perfectly, because I don't like it when I sit down and my pants pull up and then you can see my socks. I don't like that. No, it's a first world problem, but I don't like it. So I got the longer ones, which were quite a bit longer, and I'm hoping that they shrink just a little bit in length. If they don't, they still work. They're just going to be bunched up at the bottom of my shoes. And I'll probably still wear them until I get back up here, but I'll probably, if they don't shrink, I'll probably come back and buy some 38-32s, because that'll probably drive me crazy. But I bought 4 pairs, because that's the only 38-34s I could find in the store. These actually aren't cargo, but they stretch a little bit, and they feel more like, I forget what the name of that pant company is. It starts with a K. Cole? I can't remember what it is. But they feel just like those pants, which are like $80 a pair. I don't buy a lot of clothes. I just wear the same thing over. I've literally had these jeans I have on right now for probably 15 or 20 years. I don't like buying pants. I don't like wearing pants because I would rather wear shorts, but when it gets cold, you kind of have to. So these feel exactly like those, but they were $21.99, just like everything else I bought. So, hopefully they shrink just a little bit shorter. If they were under $100 for 4 pair, they're really comfortable. I don't know. I bought the longer ones. I would rather have them too long than too short. Confliction. I'm so conflicted. But that's okay. And I'm not ate anything today, and I'm starving to death. I've not peed in a very long time, and their bathrooms were closed. Stupid COVID. But hopefully these do the trick. I don't know. If not, like I said, I'm sure I'll come back and buy 38-32s, which they didn't have very many of them either. Saying 38 makes me feel a lot bigger than I am. And then an update on that. Let's just do an update on that. So when I lost the 75 pounds, I was 245 to 250 pounds-ish. Today, I weighed on the scale this morning when I got up, and I was 220. Now, before the pandemic hit, I'd gotten down to like 208. I was about 227, and I'd lost down to 208. And then I had to sit around the house and just be bored and eat. And I gained some of that back. So I've gained 12 pounds since March. And considering what all I've ate since March and what little I've done sitting around the house, success. It's a success. 12 pounds. I like it. I mean, it's not as good as 208, but I literally sat in the house for 6 months and did nothing but eat and only gained 12 pounds. Not a big deal. I can drop that. No big deal there. But I wanted to give y'all an update on that. I did gain 12 pounds during the pandemic. And you heard that right. But So that's not too bad. Could have been way worse, I think. Ate a lot of ice cream, junk food, just stuff to kill the boredom. But we do need to lose that, which then these pants probably won't fit. But we do need to lose a little bit of weight. I'd like to get down to about 200. But even overall, since I lost the 75 pounds, which was 2.5 to 3 years ago, I'm still down 25 to 30 pounds, which is a success to me somewhat, because when a lot of people lose weight, especially quickly, they gain most of it back or all of it back, plus some a lot of times. So I've managed to keep off 25 to 30 pounds from where I was at 2 or 3 years ago. It's not great. I would still rather be at 200 or a little below, but it's a lot better than being back to 245 to 250. I'll take it, because now I don't have to lose as much again to get back to where I want to be. But I thought I'd tell you all that, because this is literally the first time I've weighed since the pandemic hit. I was like, I ain't weighing myself because I'm probably 240 pounds again. But I wasn't. Surprisingly, I wasn't. I was just 220. If you say that fast, don't sound as bad. 220. But anyway, I'm probably going to grab something to eat. Then I'm going to head on home. Probably going to end this video. Don't really have much else that I'm going to do today. I bought some AR grips. Got a little mad about a trade on a pistol that didn't happen. Bought some more comfortable pants. Heading home. All in all, I would say it's a successful day. I took my blood pressure pill this morning, so surely the little encounter at the Pew Pew store didn't raise my blood pressure too much. But I appreciate y'all watching this video. Remember, don't let your emotions get the best of you, and don't let people rip you off. We'll see you next time.